Do you know just how special you really are? Welcome to this Crypto exclusive. What I would like to share with you about your specialness, how do you know just how precious you really are to God? From reading a good book, you actually see that when God honors someone, when God bestows a blessing or a gift upon someone, oh, those gifts are unlike anything that you can think of. In this case, I'm actually going to talk about life. I'm going to talk about personality, and I'm going to talk about quality of life. Think about the way we were born and created. How often have you heard me say, whose image were we created in? And I'm talking men and women. Yes, man was created directly from God as Adam. And then God just didn't make woman in a separate way. But what he did was still take from out of Adam, you see, his DNA, his everything, personality and things of that nature, which transferred over to woman. It doesn't mean that she was a clone. No, it just means she was also made in God's image as well. You see, the same way that Adam was. And what does that involve? Where in the very beginning, it meant that they could exercise in a very balanced way love, justice, wisdom, and power. And you see, develop that personality with their love and balance in all things. So when you're made in God's image, what comes along with that? At least in the beginning, what comes along with that is being able to live forever. Yes, that's exactly what comes along with that. It meant never even tasting death at all in the beginning as humans. So remember, when Adam and Eve were created, they were not created to one day transfer, you see, to actually die and go to heaven. That was never the purpose of man and women being created. Now, of course, things have changed, but we're not going to get into all the reasons why, some go to heaven now. I just want to focus on what was the original intent of God, which we know nothing can stop what God's purpose was in the first place. So even if there are different ways or expressions of fixing things, we still know that his original purpose is still there, and that is for man and women to live forever. Okay. Why were we given that gift? Because we were made in God's image. All right. Now, what I want to share with you additionally to that is a quality of life. You see, there's an abundance. There is an abundance of food, a variety of tastes in food as well. I mean, you could just go all over the place and keep finding a new fruit that you never heard of before, or vegetable, and a taste that you didn't know about, even in the preparation, the cooking, and things of that nature. So we know we can enjoy ourselves in that way. The way that we have the different terrains, the water, you see, the earth, mountains, things of that nature, we can explore, we can develop our talents. I could just go on and on to show what a quality of life we have been given, okay, to enjoy forever. Now, along with that, though, think about it. Men and women, this is where I'm talking about, do you realize how special you are? Since you have been given that being made in the image of God, a wonderful quality of life, it shows you are special because, let me ask you this question. Are horses made in God's image? What about whales? What about the fish in the sea? Are they made in God's image? Are the beautiful singing birds made in God's image? So what quality of life do you think they have? Are they able to exercise love, justice, wisdom, and power the way that we do on the level that we do? You see? Um, no, that they are not. Remember, I always like to make a joke about their human personalities. They can certainly, express and show love. But who was given, you see, this specialness of being in the image of God, to exercise these qualities on a God-like level? You see, if I can use the expression, and I'm saying that in all, once again, modesty in the way that we were made. Okay. A lot comes with that power of thinking ability that we have. That makes you special, along with your love. That is special, and it is on a level that no other creature or creature of creation, if I can once again say that, has it. Okay. Now, with that being said, I want to share something with you, since one day we all, you see, who want to live in peace and love and like I said, and continue to expand our minds, will have forever and ever. Here's a special, I guess you could say, a little thought that actually came along with, some persons, once they, learn that, oh, you mean persons can live forever and ever and ever. Persons are made differently than the rest of the living creations as well. Even over the trees, live over the trees. Well, you know what this person had hoped for and a wish for in the future one day? Because this person actually loved dogs more than most likely any other animal. You see, you have the dogs, and then you have the horses, and then yes, you even have the cats in there. But you heard the expression, dogs are man's best friend. Yes, I'm gonna say women best friends too, as they have found out. And one of the things that he always hoped for, just his little chuckle private talks, you see, with God, if you will, in prayers, like I said, a chuckle here and there about it, is that his best friend, you see, talking about, a dog, an animal, no matter what breed it may happen to be at that time, he knew, since it was going to be an abundance on the earth, that he would no longer just have one dog, as he has had, at different points in his life. But he was actually going to make sure that he get two, a male and a female. And this is why. In his sit downs with iced tea and enjoying, the sunshine, and sometimes you see even at picnics and parks and stuff like that, when he used to talk to, his dog, he used to say, yeah, just think, a million years from now, I'm still going to have your offspring. You see, and I'm sure every other generation is going to be one just like you, that's going to remind me of you. So I'll never forget you. And the dog would just look at him and bark and smile and say, good, you see. And so that is something that was still wonderful to think about for him, to meditate on, that this wonderful start, you see, especially in God's paradise, new world, of persons having maybe their different friends and family horses and family dogs and cats and stuff like that, that they may even say, no, I'm going to make sure I always have your child, and then that child have a child, and then they become grandparents, and just keep on going on. And it'll be, again, a beautiful thing as each generation goes by, and we still have such an abundance that even when that time has come for them to go the way of all the earth, for the animals, as the expression goes, that they will have maybe a couple of generations, at least one of them, their offspring, that can sit with them and comfort them too as they go peacefully, you see. And that's just all I'm going to say about the matter. You're special. Your pets are special. They're just special in a different way. And yet, as I said before, when God made you in his image, he gave you something on a level that, like I said, no other creation has like that. He gave you that ability to even be like him again, not only in love, justice, wisdom, and power, but yes, with the ability to live forever. Now that's special. That's very special. And he'll make sure that he continue to wipe away every tear from your eyes as he promised in that new world as well. This was a PoetBooks.crypto moment. You take care of yourself. Bye-bye. You have just listened to the Perceptive Readers Podcast. Remember, until next time, if you read something that encourages you to improve or enhance your life for the better, it becomes your reality.